You go upstairs, and there are three places where Governor Carter, now President Carter, speaks about his friend Jerry Ford. And one of the most famous, of course, is on January 20th, 1977, when President Carter has been sworn in and he's now giving his inaugural address. And one of the first things he does is he says, I want to thank my predecessor, President Ford, for doing so much to heal our land. He stops his inaugural address. You can see this upstairs. He stops the inaugural address. He pivots. President Ford stands. They shake hands in one of the most beautiful moments in our lifetime. And President Ford thanks him. Former President Ford thanks him, sits back down. And you can see Carter is sort of collecting himself. Now fast forward to 2007. Fast forward to the moment when President Carter is giving the eulogy for his friend. And President Carter, at sort of the climax of the eulogy, says, I cannot think of a better way to talk about my friend Jerry than to repeat the words that I repeated so many decades ago. I want to thank. Carter clutches. You can tell he's fighting. He says, I want to thank my friend for doing all he did to heal our land. This iteration is really what a great political friendship is about. President Carter said, this may be your line, Paige, but I love this line. President Carter and President Ford were on stage together and they were asked about their friendship. And President Carter said, of all the former presidents, we have the best friendship of any of them, including Adams and Jefferson.